Hi everyone, I hope you're doing okay for this week. Let's have our vocabulary first, okay? Same thing with what we did last week. Read, spell, and read, okay? So these are the words. Number one, we have alone. Again, alone. A-L-O-N-E. Alone. Next, between. Again, between. B-E-T-W-E-E-N. Between. Next we have comb. Again, comb. C-O-M-B. Comb. Next is glides. Glides. G-L-I-D-E-S. Glides. We also have habitat. Habitat. H-A-B-I-T-A-T. Habitat. We also have herbivores. Herbivores. H-E-R-B-I-V-O-R-E-S. Herbivores. Next, we have pouches. Again, pouches. P-O-U-C-H-E-S. Pouches. Also, we have quiet. Q-U-I-T-E. Quiet. We also have rainforest. R-A-I-N-F-O-R-E-S-T. And the last one we have similar. Similar. S-I-M-I-L-A-R. Similar. So these are our vocabularies for the week. Alone, between, comb, glides, habitat, herbivores, pouches, quiet, rainforest, and similar. So next we have our word watch. Number one. What is number one? We have Northern Lights. Again, just like last week, you can write the answer on your book, or you can also write it on your notebook. If you don't have your book, it's okay. Write it on your notebook, okay? And then next, let's move on for number two word. We have island. Again, island. Next, we also have freezing. Again, freezing. And then we have also advice. Advice. And then we have burp. Burp. And then the last one we have gas. So these words, we can find this on our next activity. But before we move on, let's have these pictures. What are these pictures? We have this color green picture or photo. We call it Northern Lights. Again, what do we call this? We call this Northern Lights. And then we also have this another picture. We call this as well. We call this Victoria Falls. So these are our two photos for the week. Okay, so for this week, we have this chat group from page 60 on your book as our reading for this week, okay? So if you have your book, you can just open it and then read, or if you don't have, all you have to do is to just watch here, okay? And let's read it all together, okay? Let's start. So we have how many people on the chat? We have Jade 2008. We also have who is this? Tumokito, and then Vilde 14. So we have 3 people on the chat. Let's read all together. Hey, can anyone help? Where's the best place to see the northern lights? Thanks. And then Tomokito wrote, you can see them in the winter on the Lofoten Island in Norway. So northern light is in Norway. It will be freezing though. And then Vilde14 wrote, "Hi Jade 2008, I'm from Norway, so I can give you some advice. Winter is the best time, but you can also see the lights in late autumn and early spring. They appear on dry nights between 6 p.m. and 1 a.m. You usually see purple, pink, and green lights." So we have purple, pink, and green lights. And then J2008, who asked the question, replied, "Where do they come from?" Vilde14 wrote again, "Haha, my teacher says it's like the sun burping. The lights are made of gas that comes from the sun." And then J2008 wrote, "That's so funny. Thanks for your help. I can't wait to see them." So basically, they were talking about the northern lights. So J2008 would like to know about it. So Tomokito and Vilde14 tell her about it, right? So we have the fun facts here about the northern lights. The northern lights are caused by oxygen atoms. It is the third most abundant element in the world, and then oxygen does not burn. And then from the last photo that I showed you, we have the Victoria Falls, right? So nickname is the smoke that thunders, because just like here on this photo, it's like the smoke, right? But it has a sound. And then it has the biggest current of falling water, and it's 625 million liters of water, and 1 mile wide and 1,609 meters long. So that big falls. Can you imagine that? So when we are talking about facts or information, how will you know if the information is fake? So you have to make sure and you have to identify your information or the news that you are getting, because if you get false information or wrong information, it will be not good. So you have to check, where do you get the information? Okay, if it's online, you have to check the source, right? And then once you check the source, you also have to check your book if you think you have the information on the book. And then you have to check again on another source or different source where you get the information, so that we can make sure that it's the real or it's the true one. Okay, so for example, machine is asking you about the northern lights. Machine will ask you about it, and then you don't know, so you will surf on the internet, right? So once you surf on the internet on Google, you can find a lot of information. You just have to make sure that it's the real one, and you have to cite or give to machine the name of the source where you get the information. Okay, so just make sure that you don't get the fake news or fake information, so that you can have the correct one. All right, so let's proceed with our understanding here. For this understanding, you can find it as well on your book on page 61. You can answer it, or you can have this video and then just write the answer on your notebook if you have your notebook, okay? So all we have to do is to correct the wrong information in each sentence, just like what machine told you. So if you are not sure, you recheck what we read earlier from the group chat, okay? So number 1, we have J2008 asks about the southern lights. Is it the southern lights? No, it's the northern lights, right? Next, we have number 2. J2008 comes from Norway. Is he or she comes from Norway? No, she is not the one who came from Norway. It's Vlad XIV who came from Norway. And then number 3, summer is the best time to see the lights. Is it summer? It's winter, not summer. Let's just underline the word summer here so that you won't be confused. And then number 4, we have the lights are purple, pink, and orange. Is it purple? Yes. Is it pink? Yes as well. But is it orange? It's green. We have 3 colors to see on the northern lights. And then number 5, we have Vlad XIV's mother told her a funny story. Is it the mother who told her the story? No, it's the teacher. So just like, for example, you are answering this on your book and you are not having machine here helping you. All you have to do is to recheck or reread what we've read on the chat from the book as well. Okay? Alright, so this is the end of our discussion for the week. Michelle will be uploading an activity about this reading on Google Classroom. All you have to do is to answer it properly, okay? So I'll hope to see you soon, everyone. Take care.